welcome back. Got another quick little update. I've been very busy with the car. I had the week before last I had a week off, so I've made big progress now. As you can see, I've got all the arches fitted on the car. Did the front ones first. They're quite easy, just mark it all up, drill the holes and rivet them on. Cut the arch out underneath, cut the wing out, and managed to save the original front splitter, which was good. Just had to cut it a bit on the corner and then stretch it around and seal it all up. It should look good when it's painted. Same this side. Quite happy with that. And the rear's obviously a bit more involved. We'll go around the other side, there's a bit more room around there. That's just paint from the inside. I brush painted the inside before I put them on. So that's where all the work was. So I cut the wheel tub out all the way around the seam, front to back, and then also cut the inner arch out around there, and then used an infill panel that's meant for the 2-door Escort when you do this. And basically just wedged it between the two skins, dressed it all up at the ends and stuff like that, and then stitched it on the inside, stitched it on that side, seam sealed it all, cleaned it all off, and I brush painted that, but it looks all right. I'm quite happy with that. Got some new wheels, some 8-inch wheels. So that's pretty much, well, apart from the door, I need to weld a plate in the bottom of the door, seal that and paint it. Paint the inside of that half of the arch, and we'll be pretty much done then. Just need to adjust the fit there, run the grinder down it again when I fit this arch for the final time, because I've got to take the front piece off there obviously to do that door. That's about it really, we're getting there. I've had the axle back last week. Martin Jones changed the crown wheel and pinion and repowder coated the casing for me, checked the diff over and put it back together, so I built that up last week, and apart from brake calipers, that's all done now. So could do with going slightly wider. I'm going to get some 10mm wheel spacers because I've got a bit of room on my wheel studs there. I can space it out a bit, but I need to go a bit wider on the axle really. But it'll do for now. But the most important thing is, since tubbing it there, I've got loads more room now. I jacked this right up to the bump stops before, and there's loads of clearance even for gravel tyres. So I'm still waiting for the front struts to come back. They are at Hockley Motorsport getting new DU bushes and seals. So as soon as I get those back, they can go on. I've got my new TCAs and compression struts on there. I've serviced the steering rack, new track rod ends, painted the cross member. So that's all on, just waiting for the struts to come back now. Yeah, I've also got these new mirrors as well. I got fed up with the other mirrors. They just, as soon as you drive, they drop down and they're useless. So I'm going to weld the holes up in the door, and I've got these new ones that just bolt straight through the window. I think I'll make up like a plastic surround thing, like a backing plate there to sandwich between the window and the mirror, and then put another piece on the inside just to make it look a bit neater, but they do the job. So that's about it really. I need to weld those doors up and paint the inside of them, fit the front part of those rear arches for the final time, seam seal it all, and then that's the arches all finished then, apart from painting the outside of the car obviously. So in the next 2 or 3 weeks hopefully my new gearbox will arrive. I've been told that should be ready to be shipped about the middle of February, so I'm expecting it about end of February, start of March hopefully, so can get chop in on the tunnel and get that all mounted. So I'm excited about that. But that's it for now, really. You know, axle's done, arches are pretty much done. So it's just gearbox next. So I've also ordered some stuff for the throttle bodies as well, to mount those adapter plate to bolt the throttle bodies onto the engine. Same setup that I've had originally, that you probably see in some of my other videos when I first built the car, but I sold those stupidly, thinking that I wouldn't want to put them back on. But anyway, yeah, so I'm putting the same setup back on. So that's coming from Australia, SQ Engineering. So that'll probably be a few weeks as well before those come. So hopefully next video will be throttle bodies on and sequential gearbox. So we'll catch up with you in a bit.